Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be discussing on how to measure and cut a simple free top with a puff sleeve. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be using an organza fabric. So as you can see already, I've already folded my fabric into 4. Sorry guys, I didn't know my camera wasn't capturing that. I folded my fabric into 4, that is the front piece and the back piece, so that I could cut all together, and then I will now have to identify my front piece from my back piece. So right now, I've already taken down my full length measurement of the top, which I used 24 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance for the folding. Sorry about the baseline. I didn't know it wasn't capturing as well. Sorry about that. So I've already measured my baseline and then the full length. So right now I'm going to make sure that I get the full length on every side. 24 plus 1 inches, making it 25 inches for the full length of the top. So right now I'm trying to get all the measurements accurately. So right now I'm drawing my lines to make sure that everything is intact. Now this armhole measurement, it depends on every person that is wearing the outfit. Some could use 8, some could use 8.5, and some could use 9. So after getting the armhole measurement, I'm trying to make sure that the shoulder measurement, I get it down on that same armhole measurement, that is on the chest line. So right now, I took my bust measurement as well. That's on that armhole measurement is my chest line. So that is where I took my bust measurement and I added 1.5 inch seam allowance. Then on the down part of the top, I use my hip measurement. Now my hip measurement plus 1.5 inch seam allowance, because the full length of the top is 24 and 24 is around the hip area. So that is why I'm using my hip measurement on that full length side. So right now I'm going to draw a straight line to connect the bust measurement with the full length measurement of the top. So I'll also try to connect the armhole line so as to draw my armhole. As you can see, I just connected my armhole. Now the top is beginning to make sense. The shape of the top is already coming out. So on the shoulder line, I minus 1 inches because always the shoulder is not straight. Our shoulder is not straight. So I minus 1 inches on that shoulder line to give it that shoulder slope. As you can see, I just connected it to the neckline. So now I'm using 3.5 inches for the wideness of the neck. 3.5 inches. This top is not going to have any zip. It's just a free top. 3.5 inches. Then on the front piece, I used 4 inches. Then I connected it. Then I also tried to get my back neck, the depth of my back neck, which I used 1.5 inches. As you can see, the first one I did is for the front piece. The second one I did is for the back piece. As you can see, like so. So right now the top is ready to cut out. That's the front piece and the back piece. I'm going to cut all of them together, but be rest assured, make sure that you do not cut that front neck immediately. Cut out the back neck. After cutting the whole fabric out, then you separate the front and the back piece before cutting the front neck. Because if you cut the front neck while both of the front and the back piece are still together, you will make a huge big mistake. So make sure you cut the fabric out, cut out the back neck, separate the two pieces, that's the front and the back piece, before cutting out the front neck. I hope I'm well understood. I hope you guys will understand me. So that is it. So now I'm going to separate the front piece and the back piece. As you can see, I just separated it and I cut out the front neck. Make sure everything is in line, then you now cut it out. So that is it. The front piece and the back piece of the top is ready. So now I'm cutting out the sleeve. I'm using 24 inches for the full length. I'm using 24 inches for the full length of the sleeve. Then the wideness of the sleeve, I'm using 12 inches because I don't want the sleeve to be too big. I use 12 inches for the sleeve. So I'm trying to get the full length measurements for the whole sleeve. I just drew my line and then I'm trying to make sure that is accurate. And then I came down by 4.5 inch because normally our shoulder is not the same. Like the armhole, the upper part of our shoulder is bigger than the down part. That is why I came down by 4.5 inches. And then I'm cutting the sleeve. As you can see, sorry, I forgot to also tell you, I folded the sleeve into 4 pieces. That is the 2 sleeve. I'm cutting both sleeves together. So it's very, very simple. You can fold the body of the top together, the front and the back piece, you cut it out. You can also fold the sleeve together, you cut it out, as simple as that. This is just a very simple and easiest way to cut this kind of outfit. It's very easy to do. Even if you're not a tailor, you can easily do it. So I'm trying to cut out the sleeve and then I'll separate the parts that are joined together. So as you can see, I'm separating it now so that it's going to be 2 pieces of the sleeve. Now this sleeve, I'm going to be adding an elastic from the down part of the sleeve. I'm going to be adding an elastic. I'll come up by 5 inches and I'll add an elastic to make it look a certain way so that it will not look too simple. So that is it. We are done with the cutting. So that will be all for today. Okay guys, so if you're just coming across my video, please do also subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.